What is good, my peeps? The Ruckus back at you again with another action figure review. What we got going on: Hasbro, Marvel Legends, the Avengers, Puff Adder Wave, and we're checking out number 4 in our series of reviews. We've got Yelena Belova right here on deck. So you see what's going on. Before I even get into that, you all may recall the name Yelena Belova from the Black Widow movie and from the Hawkeye Disney Plus series. Well, this is the comic book version, and as she appeared several years ago with this mask that looks like supposed to be trying to emulate spider eyes, I imagine. I could be wrong about that. I vaguely recall the storyline with this particular mask, but Yelena has gone through a lot of trials and tribulations. She got severely burned, and then in another storyline, she was regenerated back. She's just like the one on the show and in the movies. She is also a Black Widow, or to be more accurate, was trained in the Red Room. If any of you all recall that, that's where Natasha Romanoff was trained, in the Red Room, Russia's Red Room. It's the Black Widow program, essentially. So even though we refer to Natasha as the Black Widow, in truth, she's a Black Widow. But enough about that. We've got our package in there. You see Avengers. You see the digital render of Yelena on top there. We've got the A logo on the top. And I just knocked her over a little bit, but she's still trying to hang in there. Cool. On the side, we've got the digital render of Puff Adder, as well as a listing of all the figures required to build Puff Adder. And Yelena is number 3 in that line. There are 6 figures in this wave. The 7th figure is Iron Man, which was the first figure we reviewed, and he is not required to build Puff Adder. Other side, you have some artwork of Yelena, and notice the belt. You see that Black Widow symbol. That lets you know exactly what I mean by she's also a Black Widow. Looking at the back here, we have another digital render of Yelena Belova. To our left, her right, we see the Build-A-Figure piece that comes with her. She has the torso. Usually the females, or the smallest characters in the wave, in any of the assortments, they usually carry the torso, and it's no different this time. On our right, her left, we see renders of the accessories she comes with, and surprisingly, she comes with quite a bit. I ain't mad. So getting back to the front, look at that one last time, and let's get this party started. Here's a look at that torso for Puff Adder, as you can see. And he's going to be a big boy. We're going to set this aside as per usual until we amass all the parts. And that'll be by the end of reviewing all 7 figures. Then we'll put Puffy together and see what's up with him. As far as accessories for Yelena Belova is concerned, she comes with an extra set of hands. One, a right closed fist. And secondly, she has a left trigger finger hand here. Yelena also comes with the sidearm. You see it's got the detail, of course, it's just molded in black. That's all you get. We do get a porthole there, and that will become apparent as to why we've got that momentarily. She also comes with this sidearm that has a suppressor, or silencer, if you will, on it, and it too has an open hole. And it's the same kind of weapon as we saw before, only this one has the silencer. We get 2 blast effects, or shooting effects, if you will, however you want to look at it, molded in a fluorescent kind of magenta, I guess, reddish color there. And we also get a set of whiffs of smoke They're molded in a translucent, like charcoal gray. Yelena comes with this sniper rifle, and it is molded in a charcoal gray. The stock, as you can see, is painted like a caramel kind of brown. Pretty nice. And it also comes with a strap for you to connect up so she can sling it over her arm. So pretty nice. Like I said, this girl came with a fair amount of accessories, which in this day and age is unheard of for Hasbro Marvel Legends. But I ain't mad. And here's Yelena on a rotating base. And for me, first glance, my impressions first glance, this is this buck is the same body mold that we got with the Black Widow from the Riders, the Legendary Riders set with it was the Black Widow along with the motorcycle, and it's the same exact buck. No real changes other than the head sculpt. Even the top of the torso is the same. They just have it painted all in black. And when we get it up close, you'll see what I'm talking about, how they tried to pull one over us. So taking a look at Yelena up close, we'll start with the head. And of course, we'll go down, and then I'll get to what I'm talking about with when I spoke on Hasbro trying to pull the wool over her eyes. Anyway, the head sculpt is pretty nice. She's got that helmet. I call it helmet. It's a mask, and it's painted in a kind of like a very nice silver, a dull kind of silver, but it's nice. It's got the sparkly thing going on, and it has 6 what we'll call eyes, 2 small that are going right down the middle vertically, and then of course the 4 that are on either side of the forehead there. She's busting that black lipstick, trying to be sexy with it. And speaking of black, we talk about the rest of her. And what I was getting at about pulling the wool, that this is the same exact body as Natasha's. You see the top there, she's black from neck all the way down. Well, turn to the side so maybe hopefully you guys can see it. I'll bend it some. You see that V there, right? They just filled that in. They just painted that black. Well, the reason I say that they're trying to pull a wool, it's really the same. I'm going to bring in the original right here, and you see what I'm talking about. There's that V, and of course they removed the collar. Natasha's got that raised up collar, and there it is. But this is essentially the same figure, head to toe, just some different paint apps there. You know, she even has the zipper. They got the zipper kind of painted hidden. It's hard to tell, but that's hidden as well. So I'll move Natasha out of the way for now. We'll bring her back later, and we'll just go down. As you know, being that she's primarily all black, it's pretty simple. Nothing really to see here. Move it on, folks. Get down to the extra, the belt and the thigh harness, the thigh holster. You can see right there, she's got the Black Widow symbol. The belt is, and this whole assembly is basically a caramel color, and it has some silver paint on where the buckles should be, and where the emblem is red, and then behind it is silver. Pretty nice. You've got silver on that buckle there. I'm pretty happy that Hasbro blessed us with some paint and didn't just give us a plain caramel colored assembly there. On the back, she's got the pouches going on. It would have been nice if paint would have been on there too to show the buckles, but hey, we got what we got. We can't be greedy with it. She's got a pouch on her right side as well. Same story. And yeah, that's about the size of it. Going down, you see it's just all black. So like I said before, nothing to see here. Turning her around, that's what we got going on. Her hair is a blonde, and not really a wash in there. I want to say that there is, but no, that's just the way how the paint of the hair looks. So that's what it is. So going over the articulation, you already know because of that hair, she's not going back. So you can scratch that. She can go forward. Her head is on a ball hinge, so she can go forward, but that looks kind of crazy in the back there. And she can go left and right, but the hair is going to impede somewhat. Shoulders, she can blaze more than 90. She can go 360, but the hair is going to be problematic a little bit. This is that older buck, as I showed, so she's blazing the single jointed swiveling elbows. She has swiveling wrists, and on her left side she has the horizontal hinge. On her right side she has the vertical hinge. So you got that going on, and that's going to be, I think, the same thing with her other trigger finger. I suspect that it'll be vertical, but nope, I'm looking at it off to the side, and it's horizontal. So only her right trigger finger hand has the vertical wrist hinge. As far as her diaphragm is concerned, she can go forward that much, go back not so much. She can lean with it, rock with it, and of course she can 360 it. Legs, she can do the splits that far. She can lift her leg up about 90 and back a little bit. She's got the thigh cut. She's got double jointed pinned knees. Once again, it's the older buck there. She could point her toe forward that far, up that far. She's got ankle pivot, and before I get to that last part, I need to say that with that harness, she can still get her leg up, but be careful, because if you leave it there for too long, you could warp this plastic here. So, not having done my due diligence and duty and warned you guys of what could happen, it's time to get this part going on. Holes, peg holes at the bottom of her feet. Here's Yelena with one of her pistols in the holster, while she's brandishing the other with a smoke effect in there. And this holster is definitely meant for the weapon that has the silencer on it. You see the end of the silencer peeking down at the bottom. There is a small hole where it will fit. So that's what this holster is for. See if she'll stand up for me still. There she goes. Now we've got Yelena with her sniper rifle, and you can actually get it fudged so that it looks realistic to a certain degree, you know, and especially if you utilize angles. I think this is not bad at all. What do you guys think? And then for added effect, we'll make it a before and after shot. She's now fired her weapon, or is firing, I should say. So yeah, I think this worked out pretty well in terms of getting a realistic rifle bearing pose with Yelena Belova. And here she is with the rifle slung over her shoulder. So yeah, you'll have to work it because of her hair, but it is doable, as you can see. And now for that straight up side to side that I promised you. We've got Natasha Romanoff next to our Yelena Belova. And as you can see, same body, just different heads. Same Red Room program though. And here she is with the previous three figures I've reviewed from this wave. On her right, our left, we've got Owen Reese, aka Molecule Man. On her left, our right, we have got Baron Wolfgang von Strucker of Hydra, and standing or flying, hovering, whatever you want to call it, behind her, we have the Extremis Iron Man. So to sum it all up, the Hasbro Marvel Legends Avengers Puff Adder Wave Yelena Belova is a decent figure. It's the least liked by me out of the bunch. You know, it's using the old Black Widow buck, and legs are kind of gummy. I didn't mention that because I didn't really notice it until after I started getting her in different poses, and yeah, they can be gummy. And of course, you know, we've got the single jointed elbows that swivel, and of course it's basically, you know, old school, and we're already getting spoiled by the new female body mold. It is, but it's still nice. She comes with a very nice assortment of accessories, so can't be mad at that. The head sculpt is fabulous. I'm loving that, and I will say that the addition of that harness and the thigh holster and the belt definitely gives this otherwise just straight black bland kind of figure some flair. So there is that, and the mask definitely has an appeal. So still a decent figure. I ain't mad. It's just it's basically meh. It is what it is. Anyhow, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Like the video as I stated, or dislike it, thumbs up, thumbs down, give me something. Definitely give me some comments below. Share the video if you're so inclined, and definitely subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it greatly. If you want to be notified for the next time that I upload any videos, hit that bell while you're down there, and you can do so. If I forgot to mention it, leave comments. So yeah, Yelena Belova, a Black Widow. Not bad. This is the Ruckus. Leaving you with this. Remember, the hunt continues. I'm out. Peace.